And this year's GO Gala honors, I should say, the Wrexham AFC Foundation. What inspired that recognition and how does this work align with the mission? That is the big question. So let us welcome right now our special guest who's with us. And of course, look at this. I'm scrambling because I have a computer glitch. So let me just welcome our guest right now. Forgive me, literally, Scott Fifer. Sorry, Scott. As I'm talking to you live and bringing you on, my computer crashed literally in the last 8 minutes of the program. But good morning, Scott. Good to have you on with us.
Good morning. Good to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
You bet. You know it's live TV when that happens. So let's talk about GO Gala. Yes, the GO Gala honors the Wrexham AFC Foundation. So what inspired that recognition and how does the work align with the mission?
Yes, this year is our 18th gala. It's coming up on Friday, the 17th, and we're honoring Ryan Reynolds and Rob Mack and the Wrexham AFC Foundation. If you've ever seen that show, welcome to Wrexham. You know it's a show about community. It's about grassroots and listening to the people on the ground and helping lift up a community. And that's very much what GO Campaign is about. We work with grassroots local heroes all around the world who are transforming the lives of children by giving opportunities to them, whether it be through education or medical care or vocational training or basic human needs such as shelter, food sustainability, et cetera. And so it was such a natural fit for us to honor Wrexham this year because we have the same sensibilities that every child deserves to realize his or her potential in life. And it's very easy to be able to help a child get the life that they deserve.
That's amazing. You guys are just absolutely amazing for what you do and deserve mega applause. It's a lot of hard work, and I would imagine the need is probably greater than ever. And as you look to the year ahead, what are GO Campaign's top priorities to expand the reach and support even more, to support even more children?
Yeah, our mission is always simple, is to help as many vulnerable children as we can. And the way we can do that is obviously by more donations, because we pride ourselves on cutting out the red tape and being that option for you. If you just want to help and make sure that your money is going directly to help a kid the next day, that's where you come to us. And so we offer that ability. We started out helping just 20 kids 19 years ago, and now we've helped over 450,000 children across 40 countries, including many here in our own country in the USA, where kids need so much. And so it's very direct, and we welcome people into our family. And so I just encourage people. Our mission is always to get more eyes, to get people to go to our website, gocampaign.org, learn how they can become part of our family, because we really are truly a family, and work together to give kids around the world the opportunities that we'd want for all our children, for a better future, for our city, our country, our world.
And that's really what it's about. You got to take care of the next generation. That's the only reason why we're put on this planet, right? To make sure the next generation is taken care of and carries it all on for us. And you guys, as you mentioned, it's 2 decades. The GO Campaign has been there. You guys have been doing this. And GO, for those who don't realize, stands for Giving Opportunity. You've been transforming the lives of such vulnerable children around the world with grassroots partnerships and direct community impact. So what are some of those partnerships? Give some examples for people who don't understand what that means.
Yeah, well, one of the things I love about what we do at GO Campaign is that the work is so diverse, because we don't ever go in and tell a community what they need. We find people on the ground and we listen to them. We listen more than we talk. And I think we all should be doing that today, right? Just listening to people. And so we find these amazing local heroes. And so if you're interested in helping girls, if that's your interest, we have a portfolio of girls projects that you could choose from. If you're interested in helping kids here in the USA, you could look through our projects of programs here helping kids in our own country. Maybe you're interested in Africa, or you're interested in music programs or art programs. There's so many ways you can transform a children's life. It's not a one-size-fits-all model anywhere, right? And so we give you that opportunity to be able to plug in a way that really interests you. And so we have For example, there's a program in East Africa that's working with special needs children with autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy. And they're turning these kids into breadwinners. Kids who are tossed aside and who thought were useless are now, the breadwinners for their families. We have kids in Harlem who, weren't able to read, are now accessing books and learning about the love of literacy and then going on to do better in school. And so, it's so powerful when you can see how a child's life can be transformed when you just give them that opportunity, that mentorship, those tools that they need. And so we have so many different ways that that's being done around the world that you can find and find what speaks to you. And so I think that's what makes Go Campaign unique and really gives anyone an opportunity to be able to come in and join us.
And Scott, you have this big event, this gala in Los Angeles on October 17th with one of my favorite people on the planet. I mean, Ryan Reynolds. Who doesn't love Ryan Reynolds? You have to really search deep in a dark, cold soul if you don't love Ryan Reynolds. He's one of the honorees, of course. Talk about the October 17th event in LA. And by the way, it's a good excuse to fly out to LA and buy some tickets to help raise money for the Wrexham AFC Foundation and the ambassadors. Of course, Rob McElhenney also being honored. So let's talk about the event. How hard is it to put something like that together and get these honorees to be on board?
Well, it's not hard to get people on board because once people find out about us, they want to be a part. So we're very lucky that way. It is hard to throw a gala, and this is our 18th. And somehow you'd think it would get easier every year, but it doesn't. It's a lot of work to throw a big gala because you want people to leave that night knowing that they did something. You don't want them to just feel they went to some boring charity dinner. You want them to leave feeling energized and connected and inspired by the mission. So we really craft an evening where we make sure that when you're in that room, you know about the lives that you're touching and the kids whose futures you're changing. And so this year, as you said, we have Rob and Ryan and the Wrexham team, and we'll be focusing on enrichment and how sports and art and music and coding, how that can change a life, because really it's about so much more than that, right? It's not just about the playing soccer. If you watch Wrexham, you see it's about using that as a tool to bring kids in, to show them that they can achieve their dreams, that anything is possible, and to teach them to think bigger about their possibilities in life. And so you can do that through chess. You can do it through drama. You can do it through singing. There's so many ways you can do that. So we're going to have a night that celebrates all those different ways that you can tap into a child's potential and to make them realize the opportunities that they have for a better life, for themselves, for their families, for their communities. It's going to be a really inspiring evening. And if you can't fly out, we'd love to have you if you can, but you can go to our website. You can follow us along on social media. There's an online auction that goes live a week before. It goes live this Friday, where you can buy some fun things that will help change the lives of children with your purchase. You can donate and support the gala and help us raise that number. Because the more money we help raise on that night, the more kids we can help the next day. It's that transparent. It's that direct. And so
we got to stop you. We got to stop you, Scott. Scott, the show's over, so I got to stop you. But you are awesome, and you are the best for the Go Campaign. You're a good man. Scott Fifer, founder and CEO of Go Campaign. Thanks for coming on. Have a great gala, and may you raise a ton for the kids. God bless you.
Thanks so much.